everyone, it's the Outlaw John Rocha here with a trailer reaction for The Boogeyman. That's right, The Boogeyman. This story that comes to us from Stephen King, something he wrote back in 1973, and this one coming from 20th Century Studios as well. From what I've read about this, it's not a straight adaptation. It's a little bit of a maybe continuation of the story that he wrote back in 1973, but I'm really excited to take a look at this. When I was watching the NFC Championship game, I'm doing a watch along right now on my other channel, and as soon as this trailer popped up, which I didn't know was dropping today, I turned the sound down because I want to watch this thing pure and see what we're going to get. Just to give you a little heads up on this one, want to rip, Sophie Thatcher is in this, Vivian Blair is in there, so they're both sisters in this one. It also stars Chris Messina, David DASTMALCHIAN, MARIN Ireland, who I like a lot, and Madison Who. Mark Heyman writes the script based on original drafts by A Quiet Place writers Scott Beck and Brian Woods and Malignant's Akilah Cooper. And the director on this one is Rob Savage, who did Dash Cam. Well, let's not waste any more time. Let's get into this trailer for The Boogeyman.
Okay, get in here.
Interesting. Okay, they're burning the subtitles in.
Sleep with all these lights. What are you scared of?
Yeah. Oh, crap.
I don't see anything. Okay, monster check complete.
Does she sleep with an orb? What is that? Do kids sleep with orbs now? Oh, shit. Stop it. Oh my God. Shit.
It's been around forever.
That's Maryland, Ireland, I think.
Hidden. In the dark.
Wow.
It's like all those spooky monsters you think are hiding under your bed.
Oh, God.
It's not real.
What is this?
There's DASTMALCHIAN.
It's the thing that comes for your kids when you're not paying attention.
Oh!
You believe me, don't you?
Whoa! Oh, is there a final scare? It goes on for a bit, so is there a final scare? All right, I'm gonna let it roll till it hits the final end, just in case there's something that comes out of this. No, okay, all right, all right. Don't want to play it again. Wow. Oh man, that was intense. That was super intense. I loved it. I liked it. We didn't get too much of the look of this thing, but we get the vibes and the feelings of what we might of how it is affecting those two young girls and what they're experiencing. Two different ages. So are they seeing the same thing? Are they experiencing it in the same way? Be interesting to see it through both of their eyes, what they're experiencing, what they're feeling. And in the original story, I think it's a psychiatrist, if I remember correctly, if I remember my Stephen King mythology correctly, it's a psychiatrist, and a guy comes in and tells him about how each one of his kids was killed by this boogeyman because he believes the boogeyman is real, and the kids died by what could be explained away as causes, but he just has this belief that the boogeyman is real and took his kids. And the psychiatrist doesn't believe him and then brings it home to his house. And I think that's how it ends. So it seems like this is the continuation of that story where Chris Messina is the psychiatrist possibly. He's come home and he's brought the boogeyman to essentially go after what seems to be these two sisters, I think, possibly, maybe stepsisters. They don't exactly look alike. So maybe they're from two different marriages or whatever. So clearly dealing with something here. I don't know. But wow, what fascinating atmosphere and vibe and horror going on here, of course. Love the kind of violin notes that you get, the violin playing throughout this thing, building the tension, the quick movements, the tick, tick, tick that just kind of unsettles you. The movement of the camera of Rob Savage, what he does there, moving the camera upside down there when she's looking underneath her bed was really cool. But then the imagery on the stairs, what they're drawing out there, all of it just looks really intense and scary. I hope it's good. It's not always, Stephen King adaptations have certainly fared better over the last few years, but they haven't always been the best. So this looks like maybe we've got ourselves a good scare the shit out of you horror film. And don't we all love to go and see those horror films that are good so that we can have our asses scared completely? And this feels like it absolutely does that. I don't see a lot of the psychological stuff here going on necessarily. I don't know what role David DASTMALCHIAN is playing. Is he the former patient? Is he someone else who's experienced this? And what's CHRIS MESSINA's role in this as the dad and possibly the psychiatrist or the investigator of all of this stuff? What is he going? What is his connection? So we don't see that it's affected him, but we're seeing that it affects the two young girls. So what's his role going to be in all of this? So very, very fun. And then what's the underlying kind of subplot that's going to be playing through this that they want people to kind of take away from this story? What's the symbolism in it? Horror always does a great job of kind of being symbolic of real horror tapped into this version of this fantastical horror here when they do really good horror films. So we shall see. Anyway, let me know what you thought of it. You like it? You dig it? Is it in your wheelhouse? Is it something you want to see? Let me know down in the comment section below. Hit a like on this video, share it on your social media, and subscribe to the channel. Please, I'm trying to get to 50,000 subscribers. Help me get to 50,000 subscribers. Subscribe down below. Hit that bell button so you see we're dropping all the content we do here on the Outlaw Nation channel. All the great shows we got here. Help us out with that. Then head on over to the Patreon, patreon.com/John Rocha, so you can support all we got going on here. If you're enjoying all the content, support helping us do all the content every week here on the Outlaw Nation channel by joining the Patreon. All right, y'all take care of yourselves. Be well. The boogeyman is coming, and I'll talk to you next time with a brand new reaction video here on the Outlaw Nation.